And now, the last word with Rick Casey.
As San Antonians decide over the next 2 weeks whom to choose as our next mayor, it's worth taking a closer look at what voters said in the first round. First, some numbers. Of 10 council incumbents running for re-election, 9 won, with totals ranging from 57% all the way up to 81%. The average was 70%. The one council incumbent who didn't win outright, District 7's Chris Medina, was highly publicized as being under an investigation for corruption by the FBI and the San Antonio Police Department. Yet even he led a field of 5 with 47% of the vote. In the mayor's race, the only well-known candidate running a back-to-basics campaign against City Hall and City Manager Cheryl Scully, former County Commissioner Tommy Atkinson, took all of 10%. Meanwhile, voters reauthorized modest taxes on themselves to provide millions for aquifer protection and linear parks by landslide votes of 78% and 75% respectively. Perhaps most significantly, after 60 years of paying council members $20 a week, with the mayor getting an insulting $3,000 annual bonus, San Antonians voted to pay their elected officials a living wage, $46,000 annually for council members and just over $61,000 for the mayor. Nervousness caused the council to change the original proposition. It would have set the council members' pay as San Antonio's median annual income, thereby keeping up with inflation and economic growth. But apparently some feet got cold and the council set the current median salary without the growth trigger. So council members can expect an annual effective pay cut until they gather the nerve to go to the voters again. With passage by a 55 to 45 margin, it appears the original proposal would have won. This vote says something about the city and its voters. Both are maturing. It helps that there haven't been any indictments since 2003, the year before the last vote on council pay was held, only to lose 2-1. At that time, 2 councilmen and 1 former councilman were convicted of bribery. Meanwhile, a bitter battle was being fought over the proposed PGA Village golf course and hotel development over the Edwards Aquifer Recharge Zone. But there is more to gaining citizen confidence than avoiding scandal and controversy. Recent mayors especially engaged in city building initiatives. They have extended the Riverwalk from Brackenridge Park all the way down to the last of the Spanish missions on the south side. With voter approval, they have grown the city's park system, including the massive Hardburger Park on the north side and the Creekside Linear Parks that will eventually ring the city. They have initiated the aggressive redevelopment of downtown and persuaded voters to approve a model pre-kindergarten initiative. They have, in other words, moved the city from its old reputation as the Big Cotulla toward an identity as an ambitious modern city. Together with a healthy economy, the result is that San Antonio is one of the fastest growing big cities in the country. One objection to this rosy analysis is that the pathetic voter turnout of 7.2% shows more apathy than anything else. There is, to be sure, no shortage of apathy, but the turnout also shows a lack of anger, often a significant spur to turnout. By getting County Judge Nelson Wolf to join her in pulling the plug on VIA's expensive and poorly thought out streetcar project, Mayor Ivy Taylor calmed the storm it was causing. Taylor is using that smart decision to appeal to the city's more conservative North Side voters, but whoever is elected mayor June 13th, Taylor or former State Senator Letitia Vandepute, should remember the real message of this election. San Antonians are happy with the progressive city-building efforts of the past few mayors and want to continue the momentum. And that's it for Texas Week. See you next time.